Trailer upgrades.
It's a better bird trader.
More manly.
Yeah. You know what, all the little half
Just hanging out here waiting for Mikey to show up. He's going to clean up the hot rod a little bit with some vinyl. And we got a little surprise coming for the pit wagon too, I think. So hopefully that all works out. He'll be here shortly and we'll get into it. But I like the picture of the mess. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Like he's giving the wagon some color. How's it going, Mike?
Pretty good.
It's pretty good. You happy?
Yeah.
Good?
You have.
Oh yeah. Look at those sponsored labels just bouncing off of there. All right, guys, we're getting loaded up. It's mid-afternoon. Going to meet the guys here at the track. Andrew's gonna come over from King, give us a hand, and see if we can get our King competition hot rod dialed in today a little bit for oyster bed and put some laps on all the new stuff. So really excited. Not sure how much time we'll have to vlog. We do have camera inside, so we'll try to get a little footage. If I can talk Andrew into getting being on the vlog, I will. But you know, we might. Have known him a bit. Might be able to talk him into it. Apologize, guys, for the lack of video here, but we're shorthanded. Everybody's at work, doing all we can, and Andrew's keeping us hopping here. So stay tuned. We'll get fully staffed.
All right. Have fun.
So yeah, we keep gaining.
So what do you?
But when I get that time, I almost got the hop again off the top when I get in deeper.
Yep.
But it just gets more secure and more. When I just let it wrap.
Just wrap the whole curve.
So we have one test session in the books, guys. Really good day. Absolutely zero mechanical issues. Car was pretty well prepared, I think, and had no problems of any sort. it's a lot to digest. We had Andrew was good enough to come over from King and guide our test session. Learned a lot. I'm not gonna say we lit the world on fire, but we learned a lot, and we're out there on last year's rubber with no tack on the track and a lot of things, a lot of things, and no one there to really compare to. But we worked a ton on line and feel, and just knowing what does what when we make this change. We know that feel now, and what to expect when we do it. Really something to have somebody there like King Competition that can do that stuff. Knows it inside and out and backwards, especially his Fury cars. So overall, just a great day. A lot of laps for an old guy, I guess, but short sessions and just our old set of tires. Wish Corey could have come out. He had work. We're testing in the middle of the work week, which is pretty tough for everybody that's around our race team. But Daniel and Jake and of course Andrew and Grayson and I were there, and got through all the stuff we wanted to get through, and was very happy with the attitude of the car and what I was doing. I think for the most part, learning just how good these cars can turn and where you got to be on the racetrack to make it work. So it's a bit of a learning experience for an old guy that's used to doing things one way, but we got to get with the times here and run these cars where they're going to be the fastest, and he knows all the ins and outs. So really good day. Like I said, no issues. Yeah, really successful test, I think. So we're going to buff on it a little bit, as he said, and take some notes, see where we're at, and get ready for Scotia. Probably, maybe we'll test again. It would kind of mean probably buying a set of rubber to go testing on, and we may not do that. But overall, just an amazing day. Really great to learn some of this stuff and to watch somebody work like that has that kind of knowledge. So great day. No damage, didn't hit anything, no mechanical failures of any sort. So got some notes to take and a few little things to try. We know a couple little spots where we can definitely get better. So we got a little work to do, but overall, just a good experience, and very happy with what we're doing. So off to Halifax a couple of weeks, hopefully. If we test again before then, we'll get a little footage, but you'll see everything we did with the trailer, I think, of this vlog. Cleaned it up, looked really good. A lot of people commenting on it the other day at the track when we were testing, so it's nice to do that. Clean things up, nice fresh war wagon. Yeah, looking forward to 2025 for all of our partners, East Coast and Tops and Floors, and everybody that helps us out. We're just can't wait to get going here. We get a couple of weeks to make some final preparations, and we'll be at it again. I want to say a big thank you for everybody that keeps checking in the vlogs and asking about them. We're getting them out as quick as we can, and now that race season's coming, we'll get more footage. We got a new GoPro. We have going to try maybe a couple of different locations. Sun was in this one a little bit the other day, but you'll get the gist. We'll got a little bit of footage from outside and some from inside, so that'll all be posted in here. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment. That's what drives the page. Ask questions, and just make any kind of activity on the site helps at all. So thanks to everybody for helping out. We're geared to go. No incidents to report. So peace out, guys. Thanks.